This is the main lake at Auton. This morning I cast out and lost a fish, good fish, just here. And other than that, that's been the only run today. There is another lake that we can go on. That's a new lake for this year. It's just up the road and we're going on it for the last 3 days. It's quite a nice drive down here, but very tiring. So we took it in turns to drive. Yeah, there's always one pillock wants to get on the programme. Look, there's Tony. Who'd want to take a picture of you, you blooming old man? I bet you got all your gear tangled up again, ain't ya? Tony's doing a bit of match fishing, and I'm definitely going to have a go at one of the catfish. All the fish we've seen today have been leaping out over that far side, right tight up against that bank, but it's private over there, so wouldn't you know it, the carp know it as well. So what I'm doing is I'm casting baits right tight up against these trees. Of course, if I get one, I'm hoping that these trees don't stretch down into the water itself. That's where I actually lost that fish, right there, right on the edge. Hook just come loose. Anyway, we're going to go and have a nice meal in a minute, so one we're cooking ourselves, Anne. Not going into town, have no worries. Can't anyway, they've taken my money off me. Fine pair of mates, I know, they're sitting there rolling in it and I ain't got a bean. Right, we'll see you later. Oh, by the way, Beth, we just spent an hour trying to find the international code to ring England. That was after having to find how to buy a telephone card. So if Tony don't get hold of you the first night, it really isn't his fault. Right, bye that out. Right, here's Tony. First morning of the second day. A fish is badly scarred, but it's not his fault. Just over 24 pound. But nevertheless, he got one eye as well, but nevertheless, a beautiful looking fish, but just goes to show you what can happen when stupid people get into the fishing game. Because otherwise, this is a beautiful looking fish.
Right, Jim?
You're well pleased, aren't you, Tone?
Yeah, sorry to see that scar on there. Poor old boy's only got one eye.
Yeah, but that's not your fault. Oh, mate, you wanna put him back?
Yeah, we'll have a couple of stills and I'll put him away.
Right, okay. We'll see you in a minute.
Shortly after 9 o'clock, and Dino's into a nice common. It's in the mid to upper double. He's been playing it for about 10 minutes at the moment. He's huffing and puffing like an old man. It's a nice common. After lifting its head up a short while ago, he noted that the hook was just in the side of the mouth, so you can't really give it too much stick. And being geriatric one, he has to take it easy anyway. And one very successful angler.
What did I tell you about the hook?
Well, hold on.
Right in the corner of its lip.
You're just going to say something else about his lip then, wouldn't you?
He's going to say something to that.
Was I a lucky boy or was I a lucky boy?
Aren't you always lucky?
Jesus. I knew that was dodgy.
didn't know it was that dodgy. Another couple of seconds and I'd have lost that. Absolutely, definitely lost it.
Weighing it?
Yeah.
Here we have, I think it was the second or third. Yep. Second or third film fish that we've had today. Took me a little while to set the camera up, but I managed to get it going in the end. Not sure what this one's like, I haven't seen this one yet.
Don't want to give it.
I think the fish has seen the sight of Jim's ugly face. He's starting to take a quick run out to the middle again. Yeah, it should be record be there, shouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know quite what Jim's playing at here, but
Look at this. It's not a big fish.
I think this one doesn't like the sunlight. He seems to be staying down the bottom quite. It's either that or Jim's having me on. I'm not quite sure. I think it's decided to sort of to come to the surface for a change. Came in very easily, but decided to sort of put a bit of a fight up when he got near the bank.
A bit.
Well, I'll call it a bit of a fight. I mean, Jim's always been playing me up. He's just having a bit of fun, I think. Oh, there it comes. Yeah, it's only a small one.
You know what that was, that big hook bone? And that's right in the corner of the mouth. Gone well, please.
Oh.
Fucking pair.
What pair?
Pair of 16.
Yeah, what did you say first? Pair of commons. One's lively.
They're both going to be fresh, aren't they? One because it's been in a sack for a couple of hours, and one because
And 3 because Dino caught them. Well, here we are up at the gîte. As you can see, it's a really, really wonderful setting. Right out in the country. Not a sound.
a bit like a common carp, only got a mouth like a salmon. This one shook the hook off right in the net. They're really good at getting rid of hooks, these fish.
How's that?
Well, that's not bad, Tone. That's Tony's second fish. He had a 20 on the first morning. Well, Tony's just had a absolute screamer. So actually picked it out here, right out on the other side of the lake, on the middle lake, on the middle rod. What we're trying to do is to fish as tight to the far bank as possible, because it's private fishing over there, so the fish are all leaping out close to these bushes you can see. What I'll try and do is I'll try and get a bit closer to Tony. This will shake a bit as I move up here. Tony reckons it's a real good fish. You're too lucky. What's that on, Tony? Pop up? That confidence rig in the middle. Yeah, we were getting really weird bites. They're picking up the baits and dropping them, so Tony made up a confidence rig. Put a stringer on, which is a soluble tape that you can put spare baits on, so it melts in the water, so you know you've got some spare baits around your hook. Some free offerings. The only problem I've just realised is Tony, being the laziest person I know, we've been here 4 days and he hasn't even put his landing net together. So this is going to be funny. Sorry? You'll have to wait now. Tony's had it on for a good few minutes now. Get back. It's actually going under his other rods, which are over here. What he's trying to do now is to fight it underwater.
You're giving me wind, Jim. You want to see a rod bend? Look at that. That's what you call a bend in a rod. This is. It's only a little one, Jim.
So we can get some pictures of the fish when it gets close to the surface. Tony now reckons that from being a 30, it's now a 20, and it's now gone down to a double figure fish.
The way my arm's aching, it must be a 5. It's a little baby one, Jim. Don't worry. Turn the camera off, Jim.
No, 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 I want everybody to see this 30-pound fish that was breaking your arm.
Oh. It must be the 3 ounce lead I could feel.
Your landing net's over here, Tone.
Nice little mirror. Yeah, I know.
Well, I just wondered why you was 20 foot away from it, that was all.
Well, I normally have somebody net me fish.
Oh yeah, I know you do, but unfortunately you ain't got a gilly today, so you're gonna have to do it yourself.
This is the way we do it in Essex, Jim.
Yeah, I know, you just lift them straight out. Yeah, I want to see you do this.
I didn't mean one. Try again.
Yeah, I can see that would definitely be from Essex the way that's being done.
Yeah.
You can move that landing net, you know.
Like that. Nice and gentle. Oh, hey. How's that?
Not bad. Now let's get a look at this monster. Come on, get it out.
That's no monster. It's an inch and it still bends in the middle. It's fatfish, Jim.
It's a what?
It's fatfish. Reminds me of you.
Right, let's have it on the deck and let's have a look at this.
It's a good 18, Jim.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nicely hooked. In fact, very nicely hooked. Right in the bottom.
Right, we'll stop the camera and then we'll get it when we've took the hook out and everything.
All right now.
Right, this is that fish you just see, Tony catch. And it went how much, Tone?
Just 15.
15, but it's in lovely, I'll just zoom in here just to show you, it's in lovely condition. Now, a bit of luck, we'll try and get it going back.
This one's for you, Bethy. Because I miss you, sweetheart.
Alright, mate. See if we can get him going back in.
Are you?
Right, just down here, Tone. In front of me.
He's got wind, Jim.
I thought that was you.
No, he's got wind. See him?
No, I can see you.
Right him up the right way. There he goes. Beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it? What more could you ask for, Tone?
My Bethy to be.
Now, have you stopped moaning now? He caught one fish the first morning we was here. Nothing since, moaning his head off. Gets 2 in about an hour. What have you got to say for yourself? Come on.
Not bad going.
No, not bad.
Stuff for words.
Wanted to walk home last night. This is mid-afternoon. And that's Rip Van Winkle. Tony slept 20 hours yesterday, and 16 hours a day before. It's so uncomfortable, this fishing. I mean, look, he's got his headset on. Where's your colour TV, Tone?
Sorry?
Where's your colour television? It's not in there on top of the fridge, is it? That's not what you said this morning before you caught them 2 fish.
Right, yeah.
So Tony Carpenter's lost 2 now then? 3? And Tony's fishing, there was a Frenchman down there when we arrived.
There's no Frenchman coming near me.
And Tony's right down there. And he had a couple of carp straight away, but he's lost them. There's a lily patch down there. What do you mean there's no Frenchman coming near you? Have you been in your brolly camp lately?
No.
Your socks come out and said hello to me this morning.
My who?
Your socks.
My?
Socks.
Don't wear socks.
But you want to wash your feet? I thought you had black socks on.
Where's my pin?
This is Tuesday afternoon. Tony's been up to the house every evening. He ain't going up there tonight. Somebody else is going to have a turn. What you got to do? You got to do the shopping this afternoon. Think of everything that we had. These are beautiful places to fish. All the fish seem to be underneath these trees, right on the far bank. And you've got to cast. That's about 100 yards. And I'm trying to cast right up there into that corner, as close to them trees as I can get it. About 6 foot away. It's not so bad during the day, but at night it's, or if there's any wind, it's quite difficult.
Yes, Jim, I found one of your brothers here. There's a slug.
Oh yeah, what are you going to eat tonight?
Would you like to hear a piece of music?
No,
Just a little bit for the old box.
you won't hear it through here.
You will.
You won't. He's brought his own sound system with him. Yeah.
Neem hoe het komt, het is de moeite waard.
Well, you can get that off the start.
Stelt nooit iedereen tevreden. Altijd houdt iemand wat kritiek.
This is Dutch
De
breath.
ene dag word je
Doesn't it remind you of Holland?
de andere dag.
A piece of Edam reminds you of Holland. Well, that's Tony's swim. There's Tony Carpenter's. He ain't got a door in his house. Must be a council one. And that's where I'm fishing down here. There's our lovely trailer. Got us all the way out here. Hope he gets us all the way back. But it really is beautiful. This is about 75 degrees here at the moment. There's no wind, as you can see. What I was hoping was when I started to record, the fish had been jumping all day. I was hoping that one would leap out while I had the camera on it. Who's going down the shop, Tony?
Me and Tony, or you and me, or whatever. Deutschland over Alice.
I'd like to see your mate see this at work.
Really would.
I would.
You showing my Czech bungalow?
Look at it.
I mean, look at this. I mean,
He's going to rent it out when he leaves.
she sent me off to France. Look what she packed for me, dog biscuits.
Yeah?
Where I'm fishing now, is where I caught one, all of a sudden it just went that way.
A big fish.
Split mine off, right off.
There might have been a carp tongue. That's the thing.
What?
That might have been a carp that took your bait.
No, I've got a small fish on.
Oh, you had a small fish on. Oh, a catfish then, I expect.
A small fish on. And I just hooked it, and it just came straight off. Yeah, just cracked it clean off. Took it off and everything.
Were you fishing sweet corn?
Only thing you can't here, I find very hard to get one. I'll get one, huh?
If you don't catch one, no one's going to believe you can catch him, Tom. That's the trouble.
It's funny because this is Tony arrived. He's been standing here a couple of minutes and cast out the float rod. And the carp one went, didn't it?
Well, that's what he said.
Took a little bit of trouble with the wind down this end. He sort of cast out this float and disappeared around the corner.
Yeah. We'll try and get one tomorrow. That's all. Oh, some bubbles.
Funny because I've been catching quite regular for the
Oh, someone's trying to eat your float. Yep. Are you sure, Tom? You wouldn't tell me lies, would you?
I would like to think like that.
You're a fisherman, aren't you?
All fishermen tell lies.
I don't, see, but I can lie.
There you go. There you go, Jeff. There's one there somewhere. Oh, no, thank you.
Have a tench?
Wait. Half three. Oh, I had a small calf on here as well.
Oh, did you? How small?
That size of that. That same size as this one. You know, these are the ones I've been catching quite a lot of.
Yeah, that's a nice fish, isn't it? Get them on float rod all the time, that's nice. So you see, Tony does catch fish. It's not the one he's after. Nice fish. There you go.
There you go. Just time nicely, that one.
Are you going to charge me for that fish? No, it's okay then.
Tell
Right.
you what, I was hoping you'd come down.
Yeah.
Stop now, because there's something in those woods making one awful racket. Have you heard it?
It's a bulldozer.
No, 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 no. It might sound like one.
You mean it's an animal?
Yes. It's got a funny, horrible, ratchety sound.
A ratchety
And there's
sound.
two of them together. There's one over there, and there's one there.
Hmm.
And they're...
A bird or the
Well,
foot
that's just
animal?
it. I don't know whether it's third or...
Go on, tell me there's a lion behind me.
Not quite.
What is it?
I don't know, it's big and it's moving this way.
Well, they're not big, are they?
No, it's
I've soiled my trousers. Right, this is the second lake we're on. This is called Les Hotels. It's Wednesday, and we've got 2 days up here. Fish apparently are right under the trees. It's a very snaggy water by the look of it. Silty bottom, but there's some huge fish in here. Apparently they feed well at night. Tony's going up for a sleep at the house tonight, so I'll be on my own. Let's hope it don't get too hectic. Hopefully the next thing you see will be a fish. Well, this is the second day on Lake Les Hotels. Everyone's had fish. Tony moved up here yesterday, but actually started fishing this morning and caught a fish within about an hour. Fish really do seem to be under those trees though. I've got 2 French anglers next door to me. And this is mes amis René, eating my mum's cake and fishing with my rod. He's a nice little lad. Really is a beautiful setting though. Very, very shallow, very snaggy. You can just see the tops of what used to be lily pads out there. I think all they did was cut the tops off because the roots still seem to be there. And what you need to do is to cast close to those trees, really close, within 2 feet, or where that water gate is. Fish just past the lilies and in the straight line we're there. What I'm actually doing is walking out onto that gate and casting a line of baits out about 20 yards in a straight line, so that when I cast from here I know exactly where my baits are going. That's where the French anglers are fishing from. He's had 2 this morning, just doubles. He hasn't had a 20 yet, but we know there's really big fish in here. There was a 45-pound catfish caught out of here last week and a 51